Writing. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of the most exciting and unexpected Fiat concepts for the future, the 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup. The Panda name has always been associated with practicality, simplicity, compact dimensions, and an adventurous personality. But imagine combining that familiar Panda character with a rugged pickup truck body, four-wheel drive capability, and a design created for drivers who want something small, useful, and ready for adventure. That is exactly why the idea of a 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup is attracting so much attention. Before we begin, keep in mind that specifications, equipment, pricing, and even the production status of a future Panda 4x4 pickup can vary depending on Fiat's official plans and market availability. So in this video, we're exploring what such a model could offer based on the Panda family's design philosophy and the growing demand for compact, practical utility vehicles. Starting with the exterior, the 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup could have a completely different attitude from a traditional city-focused Panda. The front end could retain the recognizable Panda-inspired character while receiving a tougher appearance. A wider-looking stance, protective body cladding, a redesigned front bumper, and a higher ride height could immediately give the pickup a more adventurous personality. At the front, we could expect modern LED headlights with a distinctive lighting signature. The grille area could feature a bold Fiat design, while the bumper could be reinforced visually to emphasize the vehicle's off-road character. A raised hood and black lower protection could make the pickup look more capable without making it unnecessarily large. The compact dimensions would be one of the biggest advantages of the Panda 4x4 pickup concept. Instead of being as large as a conventional full-size pickup, this vehicle could focus on maneuverability and efficiency. That would make it particularly interesting for city streets, narrow rural roads, farms, small businesses, and weekend adventures. Moving toward the side, the 2027 Panda 4x4 pickup could feature chunky wheel arches, durable side cladding, practical side steps, and specially designed alloy wheels or rugged steel wheels depending on the trim. A higher ground clearance would help the vehicle handle rougher surfaces, while all-terrain tires could provide additional traction on dirt, gravel, mud, and uneven roads. The pickup bed would be the most important visual difference. Behind the passenger cabin, Fiat could create a compact but highly practical cargo area. It could be designed for carrying tools, luggage, camping equipment, small agricultural supplies, boxes, or recreational gear. A durable bed liner and strong tie-down points would make the cargo area more useful for everyday work. The rear could feature vertical or horizontal LED taillights, a strong tailgate, protective lower trim, and a compact bumper designed to withstand everyday use. A tow hook or towing equipment could potentially be available on higher trims. The overall design could balance the friendly identity of the Panda with a more serious utility-focused appearance. One of the most exciting aspects of a Panda 4x4 pickup would be its potential off-road capability. The traditional Panda 4x4 has a long history of combining compact dimensions with all-wheel drive capability, so a future pickup version could build on that philosophy. Under the hood, the powertrain could depend heavily on Fiat's future strategy. A modern turbocharged gasoline engine could provide a balance between performance and fuel efficiency, while hybrid technology could help reduce fuel consumption in urban driving. Depending on Fiat's development plans, an electrified powertrain could also be possible for a future model. If equipped with four-wheel drive, the Panda 4x4 pickup could be particularly useful on slippery roads and rough terrain. The system could distribute torque between the wheels when additional traction is required. Combined with increased ground clearance and appropriate tires, that could give the compact pickup impressive capability for its size. Acceleration would probably not be the primary goal. Instead, the Panda 4x4 pickup would likely focus on low-speed control, usable torque, efficiency, and dependable performance. For rural roads, construction areas, farms, mountain routes, and outdoor activities, those characteristics could be more important than outright horsepower. A compact pickup also has another major advantage: weight. If Fiat keeps the vehicle relatively small and lightweight, it could potentially deliver good efficiency while remaining easy to maneuver. That would make it different from larger pickups that are designed primarily around towing and heavy-duty workloads. The suspension would also play an important role. A future Panda 4x4 pickup could receive a stronger suspension setup compared with a standard city model. Increased suspension travel, reinforced components, and a higher ride height could improve performance on uneven terrain. Inside the cabin, the 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup could continue the modern, practical philosophy of the Panda family. Instead of focusing entirely on luxury, Fiat could concentrate on functionality, durability, and smart use of space. The dashboard could feature a digital instrument display combined with a central infotainment screen. Depending on the trim level, drivers could have access to smartphone connectivity, navigation, hands-free calling, media controls, and vehicle information. The steering wheel could include controls for audio, phone functions, driver assistance, and instrument display settings. A simple layout would help keep important controls easy to reach while driving. The seats could receive durable upholstery designed to handle daily use. In a work-oriented pickup, easy-to-clean materials would be especially useful. Higher trims could potentially offer more comfortable seats, upgraded upholstery, automatic climate control, and additional convenience features. Storage would be another important part of the interior. A compact pickup needs to make maximum use of its limited cabin space, so Fiat could provide multiple door pockets, dashboard storage, center console compartments, and practical areas for phones and small tools. The rear seating configuration could depend on the final body design. If Fiat chose a compact extended cab layout, there could be additional storage or occasional rear seating. If it used a 4-door configuration, passenger practicality could become a major selling point. Technology could also make the Panda 4x4 pickup feel much more modern than older compact utility vehicles. A larger touchscreen, digital connectivity, wireless smartphone integration, USB-C ports, and a rear-view camera could all improve everyday usability. Safety would be another major priority for a modern Fiat pickup. The exact safety package would depend on the production model and market, but buyers could expect a range of driver assistance technologies. Possible features could include autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, lane keeping assistance, traffic sign recognition, blind spot monitoring, rear parking sensors, and a reversing camera. Higher versions could potentially offer adaptive cruise control and additional highway driving assistance. A strong body structure and multiple airbags would also be important. Modern vehicles are designed to protect occupants in different types of collisions, and a future Panda pickup would need to meet the safety requirements of the markets where it is sold. For off-road driving, electronic traction assistance could be especially valuable. When one wheel loses grip, the system could help maintain forward movement. This would be useful on muddy roads, loose gravel, wet grass, or snowy surfaces. Now let's talk about practicality. The 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup could potentially appeal to a very wide range of drivers. A small business owner might use it to transport equipment. A farmer could use it for light-duty jobs. An outdoor enthusiast could use it for camping and adventure trips. And a city driver could appreciate its compact size and easy parking. The biggest question, of course, is price. Because a future Panda 4x4 pickup would combine a compact platform with additional four-wheel drive hardware, a reinforced body, and pickup functionality, it would likely cost more than a basic Panda hatchback. The final price would depend on the engine, drivetrain, equipment level, taxes, and market. An entry-level version could potentially be positioned as an affordable compact utility vehicle, while a fully equipped 4x4 model could command a noticeably higher price. Rather than competing directly with large American-style pickups, the Panda 4x4 pickup could occupy a much smaller and more practical segment. Its main advantage would be offering pickup functionality without the size, weight, and running costs associated with a large truck. Fuel economy could also become an important selling point. A small hybrid or efficient turbocharged engine could potentially consume significantly less fuel than a larger pickup. For drivers who use their vehicle every day, that could make a big difference over time. If Fiat eventually develops an electric version, the Panda 4x4 pickup could become even more interesting. Electric motors provide instant torque, which can be useful for low-speed off-road driving. However, battery weight, range, charging infrastructure, and the cost of an electric four-wheel drive system would all have to be carefully considered. Another exciting possibility would be different trim levels. Fiat could offer a basic work-focused version with durable materials and simple equipment, followed by a more lifestyle-oriented version with larger wheels, upgraded technology, enhanced interior features, and additional exterior styling. A dedicated adventure version could also feature roof rails, protective skid plates, recovery points, specialized tires, and additional exterior accessories. Such a model could appeal strongly to younger buyers and outdoor enthusiasts. What makes the Panda 4x4 pickup concept especially interesting is the combination of simplicity and versatility. The vehicle would not need to be the fastest pickup or the largest pickup on the road. Instead, it could focus on being compact, economical, easy to drive, and surprisingly capable. Imagine driving through a busy city during the week, easily parking in tight spaces, and then taking the same vehicle onto a gravel road for a weekend adventure. That kind of versatility could make a compact 4x4 pickup very attractive. The styling could also help differentiate it from traditional pickups. Instead of looking intimidating or oversized, a Panda pickup could have a friendly but rugged appearance. That combination could become one of its biggest strengths. Another important factor would be reliability and maintenance. Buyers in rural and developing markets often need vehicles that are easy to maintain and practical to repair. Fiat would therefore have an opportunity to position the Panda 4x4 pickup as a straightforward utility vehicle with modern technology but without unnecessary complexity. The cargo bed could also be customized with accessories. Potential options could include bed covers, protective liners, cargo organizers, roof racks, toolboxes, and camping equipment. These accessories could turn the compact pickup into a useful work vehicle or recreational machine. Towing capability would probably remain limited compared with larger pickups. However, for a vehicle of this size, light towing could still be useful. Small trailers, gardening equipment, motorcycles, or recreational equipment could potentially be handled depending on the final specifications. Ground clearance would be another key feature. A higher ride height could allow the Panda 4x4 pickup to pass over small rocks, uneven surfaces, and rough roads more confidently. But Fiat would need to balance clearance with handling stability and ease of entry. The driving position could also provide improved visibility. A slightly raised seating position would help drivers see traffic and obstacles more clearly, while the compact body would make maneuvering easier. For everyday city driving, the pickup could benefit from a tight turning radius and compact dimensions. These characteristics are particularly valuable in crowded urban areas where large trucks can be difficult to park and maneuver. Inside, modern connectivity would likely be essential. Drivers increasingly expect their vehicles to integrate seamlessly with smartphones and digital services. A future Panda pickup could therefore include smartphone mirroring, Bluetooth connectivity, voice commands, and connected vehicle functions depending on the market. A digital dashboard could display fuel consumption, driving information, tire pressure, navigation instructions, and off-road information. If the vehicle had selectable drive modes, the display could also show the selected traction setting. The climate control system would help maintain comfort in both hot and cold environments. Depending on the trim, automatic climate control could be available, while entry versions might use a simpler manual system. Sound insulation could also be improved compared with older Panda models. Even though the pickup would be designed for practicality, a quieter cabin would make longer journeys more comfortable. Overall, the 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup could represent a very interesting interpretation of the compact pickup idea. It could combine Panda practicality, four-wheel drive capability, modern technology, and a useful cargo bed into one small package. But the biggest question remains, will Fiat actually build it? At this point, buyers should carefully distinguish between official announcements and future model speculation. Until Fiat confirms production, final specifications, pricing, dimensions, engine options, and launch dates should be treated as unconfirmed. Still, the idea makes sense from a product perspective. Compact pickups are useful in many markets, and the Panda brand already has a strong connection with practicality and 4x4 capability. A modern Panda 4x4 pickup could give Fiat a unique product that stands apart from both ordinary hatchbacks and large conventional pickups. If Fiat manages to keep the vehicle affordable, efficient, reliable, and genuinely capable, it could become one of the most interesting small utility vehicles of its generation. So, what do you think about the possible 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup? Would you choose a compact four-wheel drive pickup like this for everyday driving, work, farming, or weekend adventures? Or would you prefer a traditional pickup with a larger engine and more cargo space? Let me know your opinion in the comments. If you enjoyed this detailed look at the possible 2027 Fiat Panda 4x4 pickup, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos about future cars, trucks, SUVs, and exciting new vehicle concepts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.